So today you mentioned you are going to talk about grief, but not the typical grief, but the more let's talk about grief. Tell us more about it.
So often when we hear the subject of grief, we consider it from the perspective of having lost someone. So bereavement or death-based grief. But I find that more often than not, what I'm focusing on with clients is um, grief that is left less often considered, like disenfranchised grief or secondary losses as the result of grieving. So, disenfranchised grief can mean a lot of things. It can start with areas such as miscarriage or infertility. It also can be bereavement based for losses where it's a taboo subject to speak about, such as if you lost a loved one to overdose or to suicide.
Mhm.
So, disenfranchised grief is often the kinds of grief that you're not culturally supposed to speak about. So what ends up happening is you feel like you can't speak about it. So it feels a bit like the person never existed or wasn't important. It
Yeah.
also can sometimes feel like your grief is being dismissed or minimized. That may or may not be the intention, but the result is that you get the message, oh, I shouldn't be talking about this.